You're like, oh my god, this is so fine, I have to buy. You don't have to buy, that's the thing. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Moyo, and in today's video we're talking all about money. Basically, money mistakes to avoid in your 20s. If you're in your 30s, this will also help you as well. So make sure to stick around and watch this video and enjoy every bit of it. If it ends up being helpful, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. The first mistake on my list is spending money that you don't have. Now, when I say money that you don't have, I'm not talking about maybe you borrowing money to buy something or anything. We're going to get into that later. What I'm trying to say is that you're expecting money, but the money is not in your hand at the moment, and you're already planning to spend it. In fact, some people even go ahead to spend it in the sense that maybe you have some money that is meant for another thing, and because you're expecting some money from another person, you're going to go ahead and spend the one that you have at hand without minding if that one has come or not. Guys, that is a very big mistake that you don't want to be making. Sometimes the money that is coming can be your salary, it can be somebody that is owing you, somebody's owing your business. If it ever happens that somebody's supposed to give you money and like you really trust them that they're going to give you, please don't spend what you have before you get that money in your hand, because a lot of times people disappoint a lot. They're going to tell you, oh, you know what, I'm going to give you. Sometimes they don't want to disappoint you, but anything can happen and they might not be able to meet up with what they actually wanted to do, and that's really not nice because it's just going to put you under financial stress. I'm going to share with you guys a little story. When I was seven, I used to receive 33k from NYSC, and I was supposed to receive money from my company as well where I served. So that month, the month that I started serving in the company, I didn't really know what was going on in the company at all. The policy was that at the end of the month they give you 35%, and then later they give you 65% when you're done with your work. But the policy is actually not a nice idea, because a lot of times you don't even have control over how you work, because other people are directly or indirectly involved with your work and how you get your work delivered and all of that. So guys, back to the story that I'm trying to tell. So I got paid 35% here, and once I was paid, I was so happy that, oh my god, I have money now. So I went to spend that one, the 35% I had. I don't know what happened to my allowance. Maybe I spent it or something, I don't know. I should know that I was thinking that I was going to get the remaining 65% early enough or something. Guess what? I did not get that money till after 3 months. Can you imagine? And I went ahead to spend the one that I had. So it is very important that you don't spend money thinking that you're going to get money the next time, because it might not come and you're just going to be putting yourself under financial pressure that you don't want to be doing. Okay, so avoid it if you can. In fact, avoid it completely. The second mistake on my list is borrowing money to buy things that you don't need, or just buying things on credit in general. Now, I'm going to give you an example. If you're in college, university, as we call it in Nigeria, there's sometimes that you just be in your room, you're not even going out, you're not even trying to buy anything, and somebody just come and be like, oh, I have this nice thing, patronize me, buy from me, this one, that one. And because you're like, oh my god, this is so fine, I have to buy from you. Don't have to buy, that's the thing. There's some things that, okay, they are very beautiful, but if you don't have the money, then please don't buy it. You don't have to buy it. Just imagine that you didn't even see it in the first place. And honestly speaking, buying things on credit is generally going to put you under financial pressure that you don't want to be. Financial stress that you're owing somebody. What I would advise that you do is that if you really think that you like something and you really want to buy it here, don't buy on credit. You can make a deposit for that thing that you want to buy, but you are not collecting the product, you are not getting it at all. It will still be with the seller. So then when you have money, you can then balance up or something, but not that you buy something on credit, use it, and then you have to pay. In a situation where you pay deposit, if you don't want to buy it anymore, it's just a matter of telling this seller that, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot buy it anymore. They either refund you or something, and you have peace of mind. But not the one that you now buy on credit, use it, and then the person will be dragging you, or you will be dragging the person. And a lot of times people don't overpay when they are owing people. Please ensure to pay people if you ever owe them for any reason. I don't even encourage owing anybody. As much as possible, try to minimize borrowing. In fact, avoid it if you can completely. The third financial mistake that you want to avoid totally, completely, is exhausting your money in the name of if I perish, I perish. Because if you actually perish, who's supposed to save you? Who's supposed to give you money when you're broke? A lot of times, somebody is telling you if I perish, I perish, and they're about to spend their money, is most likely on wants. To avoid spending your money in the name of if I perish, I perish, I feel like it is important to know how much you spend weekly, have a budget, and secondly, have your spending limits. For example, depending on how rich you are, that spending limit is very important. So, for example, let's say you earn like 100k. When you have 10k in your accounts, you know you are broke. It just depends on you and what works for you. Do you understand? So when you have 10k in your account, you already know that you are very, very broke. You're not just spending that money anyhow. It is only like very, very important things that you're buying. As much as possible, try to limit your spending. If you don't need something, don't buy it. Though I'm not saying that you should not satisfy your cravings and all of that. Please, it's important to satisfy your cravings once in a while. But when it is every time that you're satisfying your cravings and you're saying if I perish, I perish, you guys, it is totally, totally not worth it. Don't do it. And if you have been doing it, please stop it already. The fourth financial mistake to avoid is not having emergency funds. You guys, emergency funds should be different from your savings. In my opinion, if you are saving money, you should not be able to access it like that. It should not be easily accessible. And honestly speaking, some people will be like, if I have money with me, I'm going to spend it. I feel like discipline is everything. You have to discipline yourself, learn how to discipline yourself so that it's not every money that you have that you spend. Okay, as I was saying, I was talking about emergency fund. Emergency fund is that money that is set aside for, as the name implies, emergency. Obviously, if anything happens, if anything unexpected happens, then you can fall back to that money. You don't have to go to your savings and then exhaust your savings. As you grow older, you're going to realize that there's a lot of things to buy. There are some things that you're not even planning to buy and they are going to surface and you have to fix them. For example, there was a day that I was literally just holding my phone, my iPhone X, and my screen went bad on me. I had to fix it. Where would I have seen that money if I didn't have emergency funds? So this is where emergency funds come in. It helps you to, meet unexpected emergencies and without problem. You're just going to fix whatever you're supposed to fix and you're going to have peace of mind and you don't have to go into your savings when emergencies happen. And if you're thinking of, okay, how should I keep my emergency funds and all of that, you guys, piggy vest is very, very good. So if you open up your piggy vest, if you register for piggy vest, you're going to see that there is flex, there is piggy bank, they have other options, they have target savings and safe lock. So in my opinion, if you want to save your money, you can actually use the safe lock option. You can save for a particular time. Let's say you want to save it for 6 months, for 1 year, for 1 month, whichever duration you like. You can save your money for that amount. So safe lock is very good for saving your money, in my opinion. Then when it comes to emergency funds, you can use your flex or your piggy bank. But when you want to withdraw from your piggy bank, they are going to take some money from you. So piggy flex is the overall best option. So if you're thinking of, okay, how do I start using piggy flex and all, I'm going to drop my link in the description box so that you can check it out and start saving for emergencies with piggy flex. Check the description box for the link and all of that. For flex, as I said, you can easily access your money, you can easily withdraw it. But the key thing to take away from this video is that you need to be disciplined. Know when to withdraw money from your flex. It's not that any small thing you can't be withdrawing money. No, please be disciplined. If you save money, learn to remove your eye from the money. Since it's not going in your bank account, it's not something that you just easily withdraw. Do you get me? So please practice discipline. Discipline yourself in money. The last and final mistake that you're probably making is spending all your money because you have money. Don't do this. I used to do this a lot when I was younger. If I receive money, you just be like, okay, you have money now, then you have to spend it. No, you don't have to spend every single money that comes into your pocket, and then when money comes in your pockets, you are rich, and then before you know what's happening, buy this, buy that one, buy that one, and then boom, your money is finished. Don't do that. Stop doing it. Make sure that you still have some money in your bank account that you are probably not touching. It's just there. Just practice discipline in general. So guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you learned a thing or two from this video. If it was helpful, please give me a thumbs up. If you think I said something that you don't like, I mean, please don't come and fight me in the comments, but you can just tell me your opinion, what you think about the video, what I said, and all of that. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel if you are not yet subscribed already. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.